2 hours this morning to put together the presentation you are about to see. That would be a challenge for a professional company anyway. We have given it a title. It comes from Pride and Prejudice. It is called, Why Should a Man Be Proud? How Doth Pride Grow? For what you are about to receive. I know you all, and will a while uphold the unyoked humour of your idleness. Yet herein will I imitate the sun, who doth permit the base contagious clouds to smother up his beauty from the world. That when he please again to be himself, being wanted, he may be more wondered at, by breaking through the foul and ugly mists of vapours that did seem to strangle him. So, when this loose behaviour I throw off, and pay the debt I never promised, by how much better than my word I am. By so much shall I falsify men's hopes. We will. And like bright metal on a sullen ground, my reformation, glittering o'er my fault, shall show more goodly and attract more eyes than that which hath no foil to set it off. It will. I'll so offend to make offence a skill. Redeeming time. When men think least, I will. Prejudice. To fight prejudice, we must use pride. Shakespeare uses the word pride 116 times throughout his canon. He uses the word prejudice only 3 times. He uses the word punishment 22 times. And the word reform, or as it is used in Shakespeare, reformation, 16 times. But how do we define prejudice? Without an abundance of the bard, to stand opposite the mirror of his pride's nature. Let us hear.
Prejudice! It's prejudice!
Fire! Speaking truth.
Chauvinism!
Discrimination.
Injustice! Racism!
Sexism. Homophobia.
Apartheid! Disgust!
Prejudgment.
Prepossession! Repugnance!
Revulsion!
Slurs!
That day will come. On that stand, you will stand.
Stand!
Hear the law's swift word. See the judge's hand.
Hand!
Came from the dock. Find judgment in your cell.
Cell!
One bar from the next will hold in that hell.
Hell!
Boredom. Fatigue, noise, and boredom. Appetite from judgment did stand aloof. The last line is, of course, Shakespeare. It comes from a long narrative poem called The Complacent Lover. The other lines were forged in the imagination of a 16-year-old boy incarcerated in Her Majesty's Prison, Lewis, a ghastly place, and may you never have to go there. Ian had never interacted with Shakespeare until that day. At the end of that session, he came up to all the actors who were working with him and thanked them. And when he got to me, he thanked me for giving him a reason to want to read. I hadn't, Shakespeare had. Tell me, and I will forget. Show me, and I will
Remember.
Involve me, and I will
Understand!
Ian found a new slice of pride that day. He discovered a practical tool new to him with which he could protect himself from ever rising against further prejudice.
Prejudice.
To
Blotch!
blotch.
Blur! Deface!
Distort.
Hurt!
My crown is in my heart, not on my head, not decked with diamonds and Indian stones, nor can it be seen. My crown is called content.
Content!
A crown it is that seldom kings enjoy.
Enjoy! Enjoy! Mail!
Mango.
Ma! Mutilate!
When I die, I want to be thoroughly used up. The harder I work, the more I live. I rejoice in life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle for me. For me, it is a glorious torch.
Torch!
Which I've got hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn.
Burn!
As brightly as possible.
Burn!
Prejudice is to pervert.
To scorn!
Smudge. To spoil.
To stay!
No!
Yes!
No, no, to angle, to belie, to doctor, to embroider.
Lie!
Lie.
Yes! Lie!
What is acting but a form of legal manipulation of truth?
Truth!
Is that not already prejudiced?
Prejudice.
We all of us, wear masks.
Masks!
Shakespeare tells us, all the world's a stage, all the men and women merely players.
Merely players, wear masks!
Many actors, the rogues and vagabonds of Shakespeare's time, go into this field to escape.
To escape.
To escape from themselves.
From ourselves.
To escape some ill perception of their own demeanors. To cherish words.
Cherish words.
That give different meanings to different parts of ourselves. As if it were Christmas.
Christmas!
And each word was the most precious gift.
Pride!
Shakespeare is loved because always
Always!
he celebrates community.
Community!
This too is why he works effectively inside.
In prison!
Because his words are, in and of themselves, a common denominator of pride.
Pride!
With them in prison,
Incarcerated!
be it in a physical space as we are today, or simply incarcerated in our own minds.
Imprisoned.
You too can find a new pride. Guys,
Heart your prison.
Thought is
is
free.
free.
a line of Shakespeare. Make not your thoughts your prison's thought is free.
Make not your thoughts your prison thought is free.
Make
not your thoughts your prison thought is free. Make not your thoughts your prison thought is free.
Indeed, many of these men find a pride in here that they lose on the out, because it is on the out where the real sentence will be and is served.
Served.
Our hope is that a little bit of this trick, for that is what it is, a trick, a tool, might, just might stick.
Imprison it.
We're trying.
Right on!
Up, another quote from Shakespeare.
Right home.
Comes from Julius Caesar.
Right home.
For I have neither wit, nor words, nor worth, action, nor utterance, nor the power of speech to stir men's blood.
Blood.
I only speak right on.
Right on.
I tell you that which you yourselves do know. I tell you that which you yourselves do know. I tell you that which you yourselves do know.
I tell you that which you yourselves do know.
This is the heartbeat of the English tongue.
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 With this we'll make our pride itself to run.
With this we'll make our pride itself to run.
With this we'll make our pride itself to run.
With this we'll make our pride itself to run.
Give us the tools and we will do the job.
Give us the tools and we will do the job.
Give us the tools and we will do the job.
Give us the tools and we will do the job.
Ask not what you your country can do for you.
That's not what your country can do for you.
That's not what your country can do for you.
That's not what your country can do for you.
I wasted time and now doth time waste me.
I wasted time and now doth time waste me.
I wasted time and now doth time waste me.
I wasted time and now doth time waste me.
Make not your thoughts your prisons, thought is free.
Make not your thoughts your prison, thought is free.
Thought is free. Over lunch, I've asked these men to not only eat their food, but to also imbibe some words, to masticate with their souls, to drink of Shakespeare's example. They were asked to use one line of Shakespeare's verse from a list on pride, and to write around it using not but their own wit. Now it's time to hear one of these witslings, to hear it be regurgitated. Who would like to share their witsling? Yeah, well, don't all speak at once. This is where it gets difficult. Is there anyone, one person, who would like to share a witsling? Applause! What line did you choose?
'Tis pride that pulls our country down right now.
'Tis pride that pulls our country down right now.
'Tis pride that pulls our country down right now.
'Tis pride that pulls our country down right now.
'Tis pride that pulls our country down right now.
I didn't hear it. 'Tis pride that pulls our country down right now. And let us hear what you are about to give us.
'Tis pride that pulls our country down right now. 'Tis the refusal to speak and make things plain. Whilst we lie far above the burning flame, they will drown in vanity's scalding rain. And right now, I say unto you, my friends, boredom and chains, they simply never mend. A beaten, shattered, broken man's dark path, that doesn't mean a man can't change his stars.
In a moving sort, as if you were dismayed. Be cheerful, sir. Our revels now are ended. And these, our actors, as I foretold you, are all spirits and are melted into thin air. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself shall, like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made on.
We are such stuff as dreams are made on. We are such stuff as dreams are made on. We are such stuff as dreams are made on.
And our little life is rounded with a sleep. Now, if you take nothing else away from today, take this. The language we have been playing with. Because that's what we've been doing. We've been playing. We've been players. The language that we have been playing with is yours. The pride of this language is yours. It is your birthright. And no one, it doesn't matter what costume or uniform they may wear, or how many keys, or what authority they may bear. No one can take the pride. No one can take the joy of this away from you. Enjoy it. Thank you very, very much.